the distance with local sports. Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, Lawrence County Wildcats. This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at South Lawrence Middle School, getting ready to start the nightcap of our boys-girls doubleheader as the boys from Summertown Middle School getting ready to take on the boys from South Lawrence. This is AJ Good here on the X Sports Network, ready to bring you game number 2. South Lawrence girls came away with an 18-point win, 46-28 in the first game. Now it's Summertown and South Lawrence. South Lawrence playing their first game of the season on this one, while the Eagles of Summertown coming in at 0-4, got a new head coach this year and former NBA product, Cale Yarbrough. So trying to look for Vincent Yarbrough. I knew I was going to do that. I knew I was going to call him a NASCAR driver at some point this season, but it's Vincent Yarbrough. So now they're having to, because one of the officials asked for take the carpet out from underneath the seats here. They've had a bit of a delay to the start of this to get all the chairs back where they should be, I guess. I don't know why that's a big deal, but it just is what it is. So they got all that taken care of, getting ready to start this one as they're getting ready to introduce the starting lineups. Packed house here at South Lawrence tonight. The girls' game was filled to the brim. Had a few leave, not many. It's still packed to the brim here for the boys' game. Great crowd here on hand, and they're still adjusting the seats. This isn't anything South Lawrence did. It's everything one official did. And I'm almost about ready to call him his nickname. The first game of the year. So a 2-minute chair delay, and I think we're ready to introduce the starting lineup. So starting first with Summertown, wearing their blue uniforms, white numerals, outlined in black. They'll be going from right to left. So their starting lineup will be Staggs, Smith, Edwards, Burleson, and Springer. Didn't have any first names on the book that I got pictures from, so we're just going with last names here. On the other side for South Lawrence, their starting 5 will be Chapman, Helton, Lyles, Gable, and Franklin. So that will be your starting lineups here for both sides. Again, another packed house here at South Lawrence. Busy day in baseball as well. Arizona Diamondbacks forced a Game 7, and that one will be tomorrow night. Right now, Texas leading Houston 3-1. Both sides had a lot of guys on base trying to make some noise in the first inning. They're in the top of the second. Texas with a 3-1 lead. Corey Seager, who just had a solo home run in the first, just got a double into the left center field gap. So the Rangers trying to add to their lead. Also got E.O. Kaufman. Their girls just came away with a win, and now it's the boys leading South Lincoln 10-9. I got that right, Will? Got to deal with my legally blind eyes without contacts. I still don't see that great. And apparently after falling in the shower yesterday, I don't move that great either. So starting lineups have been introduced. South Lawrence wearing their white uniforms, black numerals. They'll be going from left to right to start. Summertown blue uniforms, white numerals. They'll be going from right to left. Here to tip it off will be Franklin and Edwards. And winning that one will be Edwards. Franklin. Now over to Helton. Helton across the timeline over to Chapman. Chapman, a skip pass here to Lyles. Lyles picks it up. That one deflects and goes out of bounds off of South Lawrence. First turnover of the game. Edwards will take it out of bounds, and we'll get it in the Springer. 2-3 zone put on by South Lawrence to start things off. Springer across the timeline. Now over to Burleson. Back to Springer. Springer at the top of the key here. Finds Staggs. He'll try a 3. Back iron, no. And a rebound gets pulled down. by Helton. Helton now over to Lyles. Actually, it was Gable on the rebound. Lyles shot up off the glass and in. So South Florence on the board, 30 seconds in with a 2-0 lead. Springer across the timeline, resets the play, facing this 2-3 zone. Over to Burleson. Back out to Springer. Springer now to Helton. Excuse me, I'm reading the wrong one. Burleson now with it. Dribbles now over to Springer. He'll try a three. Hits it. And Summertown comes away with a 3-2 lead. Pressure put on here. Chapman now to Franklin. Franklin over to Helton. Helton steps back. He'll try a three. Off the back iron, no. Rebound Franklin. Franklin goes up, no. And a rebound for Burleson. Over to Springer across the timeline. Springer sets up the South Lawrence logo, gets a screen. Bounce pass here. Out to Chapman. Now to Smith. He'll try a mid-range jumper. Back iron, no, and he comes up with a rebound. And that one is stolen away. Coming the other way with it is Chapman. He goes up and he is fouled. It will go against Edwards. Picks up his first and the team's first here. 4:26 remaining in the first quarter. 3-2 Summertown lead. Free throws coming up for Chapman. First one on its way and can't bank it in. Next shot here from the left-hander. Off the back iron, no. And Franklin's going to come away with the rebound. His second offensive rebound. He's trying to power his way up. Shot up, no. And the rebound comes out to Burleson. Springer now with it. He'll get it across the timeline with the 3-2 lead. Dribbles to his right. He'll step up and try a three. Hits it. Springer with 6 points. It's a 4-point Summertown lead. Over to Gable. Gable now to Helton. He'll drive, loses it. Just straight out of bounds. It will go to Summertown. Second turnover against the Stallions. Under 4 to play in the first, a 4-point Summertown lead. Springer with all 6 points, all from beyond the arc. He'll dribble now to his left. Gets a screen, now dribbles to his right. He'll try, nope, thought about another three. Now to Staggs. Staggs in trouble, gets it out to Springer. 2-3 zone put on here by South Lawrence. Springer dribbles to his right, and we'll get an offensive foul here against Edwards. An illegal screen, second turnover against the Eagles. Taking it out of bounds as Lyles gets it into Helton. Helton get it across the timeline. And kicks out to Lyles. Lyles thinks about a three and travels. Third turnover against South Lawrence. Getting our first sub, be Davenport. He will come in for somebody. I think he's going to get out Edwards. No. They called for a sub here. His back was turned, and now the officials have to come together here. What is going on here? And allow the sub to, and finally they get it corrected, thankfully. That would have been a mess of epic proportions, but with these guys, it's kind of to be expected sometimes. Springer now with it. He'll try another three. That one's off the back iron, no. Franklin comes away with the rebound. Quickly the other way, and that pass for Gable from Chapman is over his head. Make that 4 turnovers now by South Lawrence. Springer inbounds into Davenport and gets it back. Springer across the timeline over to Burleson. Back to Springer. Here to Staggs, over to Smith in the corner. Picks up his dribble, almost walks, and gets that one stolen away by Lyles. Third turnover against Summertown. Chapman with it. Now to Lyles. Lyles inside the Franklin. He's double teamed. Goes up, and an offensive foul called against Franklin. The 5th turnover against South Lawrence. Franklin's first foul. Sub coming in here for Summertown will be Wilson. He will come in for Smith. 6-2 the Summertown lead, 2:51 remaining in the first. Springer now walking across the timeline. Gets a screen from Wilson. And Davenport with it on the baseline. Struggles, gets it to Burleson. Burleson goes up, tough shot. No. Rebound Gable. Gable's second rebound. Coming the other way is Helton. Helton drives, kicks out the Lyles, fakes a three, and travels again. Make it 6. Sub coming in for South Lawrence will be James. And checking out will be Lyles. Also, well, they did check him in. Okay, that's what it was. All right, Davenport takes it out over to Springer. 2:25 remaining in the first quarter. 6-2 Summertown lead. Springer gets a screen here from Staggs. Now bounce pass. Staggs struggles with it out to Burleson. Now to Springer. He'll try another three. Back iron, no. Rebound Davenport. Davenport goes up. He is fouled. He'll go to the line here to shoot 2. That will go against Franklin. He's going to pick up his second foul. Now Kaufman's boys trail at South Lincoln, 19-10 right now. Free throws coming up for Davenport, misses the first. Lyles will now check back in, and Franklin will check out for South Lawrence. Free throw here from Davenport. Doesn't get the friendly bounce. Lyles will come up with the rebound, but say no, he stepped out of bounds. Stay with Summertown. 2:09 remaining, still 4-point Summertown lead. Springer taking it out of bounds. And a lob pass out to Staggs. Staggs skip pass here to Wilson. He'll try a three. Rebound here from Burleson. Now down low here to Davenport. Shot blocked up, no. Back over to Staggs. Staggs loses it. Now fight a loose ball. Springer going to come away with it, a jump ball. That will stay with Summertown. Minute 50 left. Springer taking it out to the right of the basket. And gets it into Davenport. Goes up and he's fouled by Gable. Gable will come away with his first foul. And the team's, should be the team's third of the first quarter. Davenport to the line to shoot 2 again. First shot on its way, and gets a friendly bounce that time and in for his first point. Next shot from Davenport rolls in and out, and Lyles comes away with the rebound. Now we're to Chapman. He'll race across the timeline, and now down low to Gable. Coming up with it here is James. Now to Helton. Helton. And we get a timeout here called by South Lawrence. Be a 30-second timeout. We'll take that break as well here on the X Sports Network. Back here at South Lawrence, Stallions use their first timeout, a 30-second timeout. They trail Summertown 7-2, minute 35 remaining here in the first quarter. Lyles takes it in and inbounds out to Helton. Helton dribbles at the top of the key. Gets it back to Chapman. Down low's Gable, and Gable travels. 7 turnovers by the Stallions here in the first quarter. Springer takes it out of bounds, gets it in to Davenport. Now back out to Springer. Springer dribbles to his right. Bounce pass here into Wilson. Kicks out to James. James now to Burleson. He'll try a shot. Off the corner iron, no. Lyles comes up with the rebound. And that one's stolen away almost by Summertown. It hit the sideline and will stay with South Lawrence. Minute 10 remaining here. Hall's taking it out to the right of his bench. Gets it into James. Now to Gable on the low block. Gable drives, shot up, blocked. He comes up with his rebound, but falls on it and travels. It's now 8 turnovers against the Stallions here in the first quarter. Coming up on the minute mark, left the play here in the first. Springer off the screen, picks up his dribble, bounce pass. Now to try to get it down low to Davenport and throw down out of bounds. Get it in the Gable. Now Helton with it. He's being double teamed and eventually stolen away by Wilson. Now over to Springer. Lose that one out of bounds. Taking it out here will be Springer. And they get it into Burleson. On the drive here, he tries to throw it, gets it out to Wilson. Wilson gets his pass intercepted by Helton. Now that one picked up by Lyles over to Chapman. 2-on-1, bounce pass to Gable. Tough shot up, no. Rebound by Wilson. Springer with it, 20 seconds left in the quarter. Dribbles to his right, gets a screen from Davenport, picks up his dribble, now to Wilson. Now to Burleson, 10 seconds left, and a timeout here called by Vincent Yarbrough. 7.4 seconds remaining in the quarter. We'll take that break as well on the X Sports Network.
Tennessee Flight Training. We are training the next generation of pilots. Come and see why Tennessee Flight Training is the best way to learn to fly. Tennessee Flight Training. The skies are calling.
Okay. And back here at South Lawrence, 7.4 seconds remaining. Summertown leading at 7-2. They call a timeout. Jones, and off the back of Wilson, intercepted by South Lawrence. Chapman the other way. Right-handed layup off the glass and in. 7-4, and that one will end the first quarter. After 6 minutes of play, Summertown leads this one 7-4. Take a break at the start of the second quarter. We return on the X Sports Network.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment.
After 6 minutes of play, the Summertown boys lead South Lawrence Getting ready to start the second quarter. Original starting lineup here into the game here for Summertown. Actually, South Lawrence will start off with the ball. Trail here 7-4. Down low here to Gable. Gable shot up, no, and he's fouled, and he'll go to the line here to shoot two. Be on Burleson. Pick up his first and the team's first of the second quarter. Free throw attempt here by Gable misses. Shot here from Gable off the left-hander, no good, and he left too early. Missed them both anyways. South Lawrence is now 0 of 2 from the line. 7-4 here is the lead. Coming across the timeline is Smith, as at the top of the key. And hands over to Edwards. Now to Springer in the corner. He'll try another three off the top of the iron and goes out of bounds. James takes it out of bounds, gets it to Lyles. Bounce pass over to Helton, tips in the hands of Gable. Gable, runner up, no. And goes out of bounds off of Summertown. James taking it out to left of the basket. Offensive foul here called. And that one will be on Gable. Gable will pick up his second as Franklin will now come in for Gable. It's the team's first here of the second quarter. Smith across the timeline. Over to Burleson on the left wing. Now back to Smith. Smith over to Burleson at the right wing. Bounce pass over to Springer. And that one is knocked out of bounds off of South Lawrence. Subs coming in now will be Holden. Summertown, he will come in for Staggs. 5:12 remaining in the first half. And an offensive foul called against Summertown. Will go against Springer. Side trading turnovers on offensive fouls. .5:10 remaining here. Everything is set and good to go. Lyles, that one is tipped. And fight for the loose ball will be a jump ball that will go Summertown. 11 turnover by South Lawrence here in the first half. Smith gets the inbounds from Burleson. Now back to Burleson. Here's Smith at the top of the key. Over to Holden. Holden being trapped, gets it out. The Smith falls down, and Chapman's going to pick it up. And now a walk called against Chapman as each side just trading turnovers. 8 now for Summertown, 12 now for South Lawrence, 4:54 remaining. South Lawrence in a 2-3 zone, 5 out offense here put on by Summertown. Springer in the corner. Skip pass intercepted by Helton. And now Helton will be fouled. And then we'll go against Smith. Smith will pick up his first, team's third, as now Staggs will come in for Smith. Actually, he will come in for Holden. Down low, that one, a pass intended for Franklin. James comes back with a Lyles. Over to Chapman, back to Lyles. Lyles will drive, tough shot up, no, rebound Franklin. That one's no good. And a jump ball here called. And we'll stay with South Lawrence. Quickly inside the Lyles, off the glass, no. Rebound Franklin, off the glass, no. He is fouled in the process. And then we'll go against Holden. He'll go the line here to shoot two and misses the first one off the side iron. Sub coming in for Summertown will be Heatherly, and he will come in for Edwards. Now Edwards has to come back in. Heatherly will have to wait. And this captain attention, we might as well just call it who it is. There's just delay after delay. Next shot here from Franklin, rattles out, no. Coming up with the rebound here is Staggs. His second rebound over to Burleson. Still a 7-4 game here in the second quarter. Get it over to Smith. Now to Holden, Burleson. Here to Staggs. Has it to Edwards, and he'll travel. 10th turnover against the Eagles. Now, Heatherly will get a chance to check in. Edwards will check out. As Will continues to watch the Dallas Garcia home run on repeat over here. It's a 4-1 Ranger lead in the middle of the third inning. James now over to Lyles. That one is intercepted by Staggs. Staggs, tough shot up, no, and he's fouled. And now we got a technical foul here called against South Lawrence. I'm guessing a frustration foul that will go against Franklin. And Franklin's going to pick up his third foul. So Staggs here will go the line. He's got 2 on the free throw, and then there's going to be extra free throws after the initial ones. First shot from Staggs off the back iron, no good. Next shot here from Staggs, nothing but net. It's 1 of 2 for his first point to make it an 8-4 game. Now 2 more free throws should be coming up. I guess Summertown can pick whoever they want for this. Now, I'm going to come over to head coach Vincent Yarbrough to ask him who he wants to shoot for the technical free throws. I don't think he needed to run all the way over. He could have just said you, and that will be Burleson. Summertown's 2 of 8 from the line so far. South Lawrence's head coach is asking for an explanation, I think, on the technical. Oh, man. Yeah, right. Now it's Burleson's turn off the technical. Okay, he was just asking for an explanation on the technical. I don't think he saw it. So Burleson will go to the line to shoot 2. First one's off the side of the iron, no good. Next shot from Burleson, and that one's in. 1 of 2. His first point's a 9-4 Summertown lead. They're now 3 of 10 from the line. And Summertown will keep the ball. Subs coming in now will be Springer back into the game. Checking out will be Smith for Summertown. So South Lawrence will stay in the 2-3 zone. Under 4 minutes left to play here in the first half. Holden, and he travels. 11 turnovers now by Summertown here in the first half. .353 remaining. Bounce pass in from James over to Helton. Helton across the timeline. Summertown in the 2-3 zone as well. Helton picks up his dribble over to James. James now to Lyles. Back to James. Now to Lyles in the paint. He'll try a shot. That one's off the side of the iron. No. Rebound James off the glass and in. And he's fouled. That will go against Heatherly. 6-9 is now the lead as James will go to the line here for the M1. James left-handed free throw. That one is in. And good. And of course he signals for the M1 after the M1 already goes through to make it 9-7. Oh boy. Across the timeline is Springer, now to Staggs. Burleson dribbles to the baseline, gets in to Springer. Springer will bring it back out. And picks up his dribble, and we get a travel called against Springer. 12 turnovers now against Summertown. Davenport is into the game as well. That's Helton, excuse me. Pressure coming from Staggs, tipped out over to James. Tries to throw it down low to Franklin, and Franklin's foul. And then will go against Burleson, who picks up his second. And the team's fifth the second quarter. It should be free throws coming up for Franklin. Have to alert the officials. Even people working the scores table are getting upset with our guys in the stripes. Yeah. 3:08 remaining here in a forever second quarter. As Alex Bretman goes yard to make it 4-2. Sure that someone banged a trash can for him to know what pitch is coming. He's never going to be able to live that down. Franklin misses the first free throw. Next free throw from Franklin off the back iron. No. Rebound by Springer. Springer coming the other way. Over to Staggs. Staggs now over to Burleson in the corner. Dribbles, kicks out the Staggs. Now over to Springer. Davenport. Here to Heatherly. Heatherly gets it tipped and almost stolen away, but it goes out of bounds. 2:50 remaining here. 9-7 lead. And now subs coming in. Will be Jones for Summertown, and checking out will be Heatherly. Jones will take it out, gets it in the Springer. 2-3 zone put on by South Lawrence. Bounce pass to Jones, now to Springer. Here to Burleson. He's got time, he'll take a three. Almost banks it in, rebound Franklin. Coming quickly the other way is Helton. Helton drive, shot blocked out of bounds by Springer. Clock stops at 2:32 remaining in the half. James taking it out of bounds. Bounce past the Lyles, knocked out of bounds by Staggs. James looking for somebody, finally gets it to Chapman. Now down low to Franklin. Tough shot up, no. Rebound by Staggs. Racing the other way, Springer will try a three. Hits it. He has got 9 points all from beyond the arc. Summertown leads 12-7. Franklin coming the other way, and he is fouled by Davenport. Davenport picks up his first. Team sixth, and now Franklin will go to the line here to shoot 2. South Lawrence so far 1 of 7 from the line. Franklin's free throw off the back iron, no good. Next free throw here from Franklin. Back iron, no again. And the rebound comes out to Lyles. Now over to James and the Franklin down low again. Tough shot up off the glass, no rebound. Stags. Burleson races the other way. Gets it now to Springer. Over to Jones. Jones now to Springer. And Springer is fouled by Helton. Helton will pick up his first and the team's, I believe they're 4th here in the second quarter. Minute 55 remaining here in the half. Jones inbounds into Springer. Springer here will walk it across the timeline. Gets a screen, bounce pass to Davenport. Kicks out to Jones. Inside to Davenport, regains possession. Tries to get the Stags. Davenport regains possession, and he travels. 13 turnovers now by Summertown. James now in the Franklin, back to James, over to Lyles. Here comes a press, and Lyles keeps it from getting stolen. Helton now. That's the timeline over to Chapman. Chapman will try a 3, off the front iron, no. Rebound by Jones, excuse me. Coming the other way, Burleson to Springer. Springer drives, and is, they're going to call a travel. 14th turnover against Summertown. And the pass knocked out of bounds by Springer. Minute 18 remaining here in the first half. As Will Pettis said, he thought Scherzer would go out before the 3rd inning, and he is. And then on the other side here, Lyles will travel. Each side with 14 turnovers here in the first half. Now Kaufman leading 30-22. They're down 30-22. Is that third quarter, Will? Third quarter there to South Lincoln. Springer drives, tough shot up, man. The floater is in. He is in the double figures with 11. They've doubled up South Lawrence 14-7. Franklin gets the inbounds out of Chapman. Chapman's going to escape 3-on-2 as Lyles. Lyles, pressure coming, tough shot up, can't get it to go. Rebound Burleson. Burleson, a nice move across the timeline over the Stags. Now to Jones, fakes a 3. Pressure coming from Lyles. Now to Burleson, almost hits the timeline. Burleson now the Stags at the top of the key, dribbles. Now over to Burleson, here to Davenport. Back to Burleson, under 30 seconds remaining in the half. Burleson kicks out to Davenport, over to Springer. He'll try corner 3, off the corner iron, no. Rebound here from Jones. Jones shot up, no. That one is rebounded by Davenport. And now we get a foul here as Springer had it. Will go against James, and James will pick up his second. 2, should be 5. Two free throws coming up here for Springer. This team is 3 of 10 from the line so far in the first half. First shot up from Springer, nothing but net. Next shot from Springer, nothing but net. He's got 13. Quickly the other way, Helton across the timeline, 10 seconds left. Triple team and stolen away by Burleson. He literally knocked him to the ground, then Franklin knocks him to the ground. And Springer and the coaches get in the middle of it here before Springer can do anything, and Franklin's going to pick up his 4th foul. If they count technicals, that would be 4 against Franklin, and Gable's going to come in for Franklin and before anything else can happen. Now they tell him he has to go out before he can check back in. So Springer will go to the line here to shoot 2. Now the officials are having a conference here. Certainly a rough foul. And now both players are doing a good job of just, hey, stuff happens. Players are handling it well. And now they're shaking hands. So good sportsmanship on both sides. Good job by Springer and Franklin to come together on that. So respect to both. First free throw here from Springer, drills it. So Gable will now come in for Franklin, and he'll check out with 4 fouls. Next free throw from Springer. Hits them both. He has got 15 in the first half. They're getting into Chapman. Chapman here will race across the timeline. Shot up at the buzzer. Can't get it to go, and that one will in the first half. All Summertown through the first 12 minutes of play. They lead at 18-7. We'll take a couple-minute break, then have the start the second half, and when we return here on the X Sports Network.
Do you have a small farm, a big farm, or just critters in the backyard to feed? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you need to make the short drive down to A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee today. Owner and operator Jamie Ayers has you covered and will treat you right. That's A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
If there ever was such a thing as a company that could do almost anything, well, Tennessee Properties is it. These guys know how to completely transform your existing home into something new, or just do it room by room. Need a new bathroom or kitchen? What about a fresh coat of paint? Even a new floor? Looking for dirt work? Tennessee has you covered. Oh, and you can even rent a dumpster from them too. That's Tennessee Properties. Visit Tennessee.com or phone 931-244-4602.
Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning. Offering a free initial consultation, Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Facing those challenges is easier together. That's why Jack Davis specializes in group insurance. Cover the most valuable aspect of your business, your employees, with coverage for life, accident, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision. Jack Davis can customize to meet every need. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987. Contact Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretta, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Hi, my name is Asha. I go to Lawrenceburg Technical College, and I moved here a year ago from California. I wanted to be a cosmetologist and study hair, nails, and makeup. You should come join us at Lawrenceburg Technical College and learn all about cosmetology.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
Fall on the Hill returns to Minor Hill October 7th from 2 to 8 with live music all day, vendors, hay rides, a petting zoo, pony wagon rides, a pop-up paint party, face painting, putt-putt golf, a jams and jellies contest, inflatables, and much more. Plus, don't miss the fireworks show at 8 p.m. Fall on the Hill 2023, brought to you by Minor Hill Alliance and Liquor World. Enjoy a day full of awesome music from Brace Killen, Damon Schrader, Josh Reisner, and Salem Rats. Armbands are $5. Don't miss Fall on the Hill, October 7th from 2 to 8 at 165 Ray Branch Road in Minor Hill, Tennessee.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Have an H&R Block Tax Pro do your taxes online, and tax season feels just as good as all those other seasons. Like wedding season.
I W-2 you.
Taxes.
File from anywhere with the expertise of an H&R Block Tax Pro.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy and GMC dealer.
Great food is just a short drive to Heine's Barbecue in Lawrenceburg. Mouth-watering is just one way to describe the amazing flavors of the best piece of Heine in town when you dig into a plate of pulled pork, hand-chopped brisket, chicken, wood-fire oven pizzas, and the menu goes on. Wash it all down with a swig of Heine Shine lemonade and then make your way over to the gift shop full of Heine sauces, snacks, and more. Heine's Barbecue, Highway 43 North in Lawrenceburg.
Whether you're shopping in Lawrenceburg, Loretto, Summertown, or Mount Pleasant, Teagan's Food Stores has you covered with the best quality food at the best prices. From Cash Saver to Superama and CB Foods, stop by your neighborhood Teagan's Food Store today.
If you're stuck, then you're in luck. Call Tyler McDowell with In-Service Towing, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for quick, reliable service. When you find yourself in a bind, In-Service offers full-service towing and recovery services as well as vehicle lockouts, jump starts, and emergency roadside assistance. Family-owned, family-operated. When you need a hand, call In-Service Towing or ask for them by name. Serving Southern Tennessee and
As we're getting ready to start here, the second half with Summertown leading South Lawrence 18-7. Springer with her at 15 points to lead all scorers in the first half. Still 2-3 zone put on by South Lawrence. Burleson. The Stags knocked out of bounds by Gable will stay with Summertown. Original starting lineup in for Eagles. Original starting lineup minus Franklin. Franklin sitting for South Lawrence here with 4 fouls. Official waiting for all the kids here to get into the student section. Burleson taking it out of bounds. And gets it in the stack. Smith will call out the play from the South Lawrence logo. Now to Springer, tipped out of bounds by Chapman. Chapman's done that a few times here already. Getting in the Burleson. Now back to Springer. Springer's open for 3. Misses that one. Rebound by James. Coming the other way, Chapman in the paint. Tough shot up, no. Rebound Gable. His shot is up and is fouled. And one coming here for Gable. That one will go on Edwards, his third and the team's first here of the third quarter. Gable coming away with his first points. His free throw rattles home. He gets the and one. South Lawrence now on 2 of 10 from the line after 1 of 9 in the first half. 8-point game, 18-10 after the 3-point play by Gable. And Smith travels. Summertown had 14 turnovers in the first half. South Lawrence had 15, and now they're even at 15. They're getting in the Lyles. Lyles now to Chapman. He'll try a 3, hits it. Five-point game. Across the timeline is Springer. Picks it up to Burleson. Stags now back to Burleson. Now to Springer near the South Lawrence logo. Minute 10 into the third. Burleson. He'll try a 3. Front iron, no. Rebound, Stags. Stags has been all over the place, and he'll travel. Look at 16 turnovers now. Coming the other way is Helton. Helton guarded by Edwards. Picks up his dribble, kicks out to Chapman. Another 3. Rattles out, no. Rebound Gable. Shot up and in. Gable, plenty of second chance points here. He's cut the lead quickly to 3 at 18-15. Springer drives, runner up, banks it in. What a shot. He's got 17 to get the lead back out the 5 at 20-15. Quickly the other way, Chapman. Bounce pass to Gable. And he traveled. Inside now with 16 turnovers. Springer getting the head coach from getting the play from head coach Vincent Yarbrough. So across the timeline, still facing that 2-3 zone. Springer a bounce pass to Staggs. Now over to Smith in the corner. He'll try a three. Missed. And Gable comes away with the rebound. Gable's now got 5 rebounds. Helton across the timeline. Picks up the shot. Now over to Lyles. They're also facing a 2-3 zone. Chapman's open for 3 again. Back iron, no. Rebound, Staggs. Staggs has got 7 rebounds for the Eagles so far. Burleson over to Springer. He'll try a 3. No. Rebound, James. Coming the other way, Chapman quickly. Tough runner up. No. Rebound, Lyles. Lyles on the ground, and that's a travel. (17) turnovers against the Stallions. 3:15 remaining in the third. Springer, a bounce pass over to Smith. Now inside the Staggs. Staggs kicks out the Burleson, now to Springer. And a 3-second call against Summertown. Now 17 turnovers against the Eagles. 3:06 remaining in the third. Chapman, now over to Helton. Helton will drive the baseline, pull-up jumper. No, rebound Springer. Springer, now to Burleson. Swings over to Smith in the corner, back to Burleson. Inside the Staggs. Staggs drives, turns around. He's double teamed and gets his pass stolen away by Chapman. Chapman coming the other way, tough runner up and in. Chapman coming alive here in the third. He's got 7 all in the third quarter. It's now 10 points off turnovers for South Lawrence. Staggs kicks out the Burleson. Back to Staggs in the paint, and 3 seconds called again. 19 turnovers from Summertown, 5 here in the third quarter. They lead by 3 with 2:17 remaining in the quarter. James, pass ahead to Gable. Gable's layup up, no. Rebound Edwards. Springer racing the other way. Over to Smith. Smith thought about a 3, pulls it down, has it at the logo. Lobs it in the Staggs in the paint. Staggs dribbles out, loses it, gets it to Smith. Now back to Staggs. Drives, bounce pass here to Edwards. That one's up and in. Edwards gets his first points. It's a 5-point game. Gable now back out to James. Over to Lyles. Now to Edwards. That one's tipped away by Edwards. Edwards comes, right-handed layup off the glass and in. Their first points off turnovers. 4 straight by Edwards makes it a 7-point game. Now Chapman will pull up for 3. Almost banked in. Knocked out of bounds by Gable. And we'll go to Summertown. Minute 25 remaining here in the third. Springer walks it across the timeline over to Smith. Thought about a 3, pulls it down. Bounce pass in the Staggs inside. Now to Edwards on the baseline. Skip past to Springer. Over to Burleson. That one stolen away by Chapman. Chapman coming the other way. Runner up, no. Rebound Gable. His shot is up, no, but he's fouled. Foul will go against Burleson. He'll pick up his third and team's second of the third quarter. Even minute left. Gable will go the line. Stallions 2 of 10 from the line in this one. Now make it 2 of 11. Wilson will check into the game, and Burleson will check out for Summertown. Free throw from Gable. That one rattles home. He's got 6. Stallions now 3 of 12 from the line. Under a minute left to play. Now head coach Vince Yarbrough gets a warning here from captain attention. He said he's not going to argue about the call as the place got eerily quiet. I think they should do that every time he... Oh, Will, you dastardly devil. Springer has a dribble near the South Lawrence logo. Comes pressure now from Chapman's done a great job here in the second half, and that one stolen away by Lyles. And a jump ball will stay with South Lawrence, and the South Lawrence fans wanting a technical on the Stags like the one Franklin got in the first half. 40 seconds remaining. Gable with it now. Off of Helton's hands, goes out of bounds. 19 turnovers now by South Lawrence, 21 for Summertown. 37 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Springer gets the call from his head coach. The bounce pass over to Smith. Now to Springer straight away. Springer. And Yarbrough's telling him to back out to the corner and gets his pass stolen away by Helton. Helton pulls up, shot off the glass and in. That's his first points. That'll make it 12 points off turnover for South Lawrence. 10 seconds remaining, 4-point game. Springer, now 5 seconds, gets a screen here from Wilson. He'll try a three. And we got an illegal screen called, I believe, on Wilson. And that's what they called. Picks up his first, the team's third of the third quarter. 3 seconds remaining. South Lawrence going to try to get a shot off here. And they get it to Lyles. Lyles shot at the buzzer, no. And that one will end the third quarter. South Lawrence cuts the lead down to 4 after 18 minutes of play. We'll have the start of the fourth. We return here on the X Sports Network.
Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning. Offering a free initial consultation, Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence.
If there ever was such a thing as a company that could do almost anything, well, Tenakee Properties is it. These guys know how to completely transform your existing home into something new, or just do it room by room. Need a new bathroom or kitchen? What about a fresh coat of paint? Even a new floor? Looking for dirt work? Tenakee has you covered. Oh, and you can even rent a dumpster from them
Saturday,
too.
October 28th, head on down to the historic Wilburn Mill in Fall River, Tennessee for the second annual Music at the Mill concert, featuring live music by Shane Prophet, Eli Fox, Shelby Lee Lowe, Dixie Mafia, Ben Daniel, and more. Enjoy country craft demonstrations, food, a barbecue cook-off, and of course, much, much more. All proceeds benefit Crossroads Volunteer.
Back here at South Lawrence, getting ready to start the fourth quarter, with Summertown leading the Stallions 24-20. It was an 11-point game at the half, and the Stallions helped here by Chapman, his 7 points. So far, cutting the difference from 11 to 4, as we got, I think, somebody spilled a drink in front of the South Lawrence student section, and having to clean it up here. So right now, Kaufman trailing by 3 with 24 seconds left, Will. 29 seconds left there in South Lincoln. So that game was a double-digit lead for South Lincoln for most of the game, and Kaufman was able to get it back. Now it's 8-2 Texas over Houston, top of the fourth, and we thought this game would never end. That top of the fourth is never going to end for Houston. Springer with it now for Summertown. He had 17 in the game. Still 2-3 zone here. Chapman bringing out pressure. Now to Jones. Jones will try a three. He rattles it home. Picks up his first points. It's a 7-point game. Held across the timeline. Pressured by Staggs. Now he'll try a three. Off the corner iron, no. Rebound by Staggs. Make that 8 rebounds for him. Burleson now over to Springer. Pressure coming, kicks out to Jones inside the Stags. Now to Burleson, he'll try a three. Off the front iron, no, another rebound. This time it's Edwards. Swing over to Jones. Now to Springer for three, front iron, no, rebound Gable. Bring it the other way, Heldon. Drives, tough shot up, and Burleson's going to pick up the foul. Burleson will get his fourth, and a pair of free throws coming up here for Heldon. And Davenport will come into the game. Burleson will check out. As I said, that one was on the floor. Three here from Edwards off the front iron, no. Rebound Jones. Jones coming the other way. Shot up, no. Out of bounds. We go to South Lawrence. Now pass over to Lyles. Lyles runner up, no. Rebound Gable. Gable reverse layup, no. Rebound Stags. Jump ball called, and we'll go South Lawrence. 23 turnovers now by the Eagles. 4:32 remaining, 7-point game. Rebounds are even. South Lawrence with 23, Summertown with 22. Also even at South Lawrence there on the, now Franklin back in the game. His shot is up, no, and he's fouled. Franklin will go to the line here to shoot two. First free throw off the back iron, no good. Franklin, who had 4 fouls all in the first half, seeing his first action. Next one rattles in and out and in. Picks up his first points, a 6-point game. Springer now will bring it across the timeline. Swings it around now to Jones. Here to Davenport. Long pass now to Springer, being double teamed. Now bounce pass over to Stags. Gets it to Jones, and his pass tipped out of bounds by Lyles. And Jones gets that pass tipped out of bounds by Chapman. 4:09 remaining, 27-21 is the lead here for Summertown. And they get it in the Springer. Springer across the timeline over to Staggs. Skip pass over to Jones. Jones now gets it back out to Springer. Back to Jones. He'll try a three. No. Rebound James. And a travel called against James. Excuse me, it's Helton. Their 20th turnover. Quickly inside here to Jones. This shot blocked out of bounds by Lyles. Staggs picks up his dribble. Bounce pass out to Springer. Now to Jones. Back out to Springer. Skip pass over to Staggs on the right wing. Back out to Springer at the logo. He'll drive. Kicks out to Jones. Stolen away by Chapman. Chapman right-handed layup, no, rebound Springer. Springer being double teamed, loses that one to Helton, and each side are going to exchange turnovers after the travel. Now you got both sets of fans upset. Oh, Will. Big Poppy. Jones now with it here for Summertown. Skip pass here to Edwards. Edwards now to Staggs. He'll drive the baseline. And a walk. Negates a made basket. Now 26 turnovers by Summertown. 12 of those coming in the second half. Franklin gets the inbounds from James. Now to Edwards, and Edwards fouled by Springer. Springer pick up his third foul, his team's second here in the fourth quarter. James taken out of bounds, lobs it into Franklin. Now the Chapman overthrows him. That is their 22nd turnover. 3:08 remaining here in the game. Springer across the timeline, bounce pass in the Stags, turnaround jumper. Off the sidearn, no. And fight for it. We'll stay with Summertown. Sub coming in now for Summertown will be Holden. He will come in for Stags, gets a much needed break. He's got 9 rebounds. Springer gets it into Edwards in the corner. Edwards' lob pass almost stolen away by Edwards. Now to Edwards. Excuse me, it's Chapman I meant to say. Edwards drives, kicks out to Springer. He'll try a three, missed. Rebound Lyles. Racing the other way, Chapman, right-handed layup off the glass and in. Chapman's got 9. It's a 4-point game at 27-23. 2:30 remaining. Springer over to Jones. Jones struggling with it, guarded by Lyles, knocked out of bounds, but it's a foul against Lyles. Now we got overtime with E.O. Kaufman on the road at South Lincoln. Lyles picks up his first foul, his first of the fourth quarter. 2:22 remaining. Jones getting in the Springer on the other side of the timeline. And Springer will now get fouled by Chapman. Chapman will pick up his first, team's second of the fourth quarter. Jones into Edwards. Kicks out to Holden. Holden, ooh, I thought double dribble, and it's passed to Davenport. And Davenport double dribble. 27 turnovers now by Summertown. 2:10 remaining in the game. And that pass intercepted by Edwards. Edwards picks up his dribble. Ooh. Springer comes away with it. Here comes a double team. Springer trying to get out of trouble. Kicks out to Holden. Now to Edwards. Back out to Holden. And he traveled. $14 in each half here as James will check out. Original starting lineup. And for South Lawrence as Gable checks in. Smith now will come back into the game here for Summertown. Checking out will be Holden. 30-second timeout here for South Lawrence. We'll take that break here as well on the Exports Network.
At Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some extra help, give us a shout and we'll get you fixed up. Call Mary Beth Smith, Marion Matthews, Brooklyn Bates, or Michelle Staggs to find out how we can help you. Located at 208 Pulaski Street, phone 931-244-6633.
Back at South Lawrence here as the Stallions burned a 30-second timeout. Trailing by 4, minute 55 remaining. South Lawrence with the ball. Wait a minute. South Lawrence is supposed to have the ball out of the timeout. Lyles windbound into Helton. They've got their original starting lineup into the game. Helton lobs it into Lyles inside the 2-3. Kicks out to Gable. Layup up and in. Gable now with 8 points. It's a 2-point game, 27-25, minute 40 left. Edwards gets it across the timeline. Now dribbles out near the logo, over to Springer. Springer at 15 in the first half, just 2 so far in the second. He'll drive, tough shot up, no. Davenport trying to come away with the rebound, and it's going to stay with Summertown. Break there for the Eagles, minute 23 left. Summertown 3 fouls here in the corner. South Lawrence with 2. Davenport gets the inbounds. And, dangerous pass. Picked up by Summertown and over and back. 29 turnovers now by the Eagles, minute 16 left. Lyles will take it out to the right of his bench, trailing by 2. Into Helton. South Lawrence fans on their feet, and Helton almost traveled. Chapman kicks out to Helton. Lobs it into Lyles and eventually got to Franklin. His shot up. Rattles out. Battle for the rebound. Off of Gable and will go out of bounds to Summertown. Now, Summertown here will call a timeout. The 30-second timeout will take that break as well here on the X Sports Network.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit SouthernCraftMFG.com.
Summertown has the ball, called a 30-second timeout, and Kaufman is actually trailing by 1 in overtime against South Lincoln over near Fayetteville. 27-25 is the lead. Intercepted here by Chapman to shut off the glass and in. We are tied at 27. He has got 11. 27 all. Springer with it. Under a minute to play. Springer tries to race across the timeline, and he is fouled. That will go against Helton. He will pick up his second, just the team's third and the fourth. Got 2 more fouls to get to the 2-shot bonus. 45 seconds remaining. Burleson gets the inbound. Struggling here with Gable, trying to dribble out. And we got a foul called against Gable. So Gable will pick up the foul. Smith taking it out of bounds. And that one's lost. Gable's going to track it. And they got a foul call. That's going to go against Summertown. That will go against Burleson, who will pick up his 5th. So he will have to check out. And Davenport will check in. Now, Kaufman now is going to a second overtime. Crazy game over there, and we certainly got a crazy one here. So that's a 5th foul on Burleson. South Lawrence with with the ball. Full timeout called here by South Lawrence. 27 all, 36 and a half seconds remaining. Craziness all around in this game. It was an 11-point lead, 18-7 Summertown at the half. The Stallions have come all the way back. Each side with 4 fouls here in the fourth quarter. The first, and of course you go to 5 under the new rules. It's automatic 2 shots. Lyles will take it out to the left of his basket. Lyles tries to lob it in. Franklin does. Off the glass. No! Rebound Gable. His shot is up. No! Rebound Davenport. And now we got a jump ball. And that will go to Summertown. .27.5 seconds remaining. Edwards taken out. Press put on. It's tipped. And I think we got a foul. That's going to go on Franklin. That's his 5th. Pushing foul against Franklin. That will be his 5th. He will have to check out. So that's now 5 fouls. Actually, I think he just called a warning on him, Will. He just called a warning on him. He didn't really specify that. He just gave the numbers. It looked like a foul. Springer has it, and he is fouled by Chapman. Chapman will pick up his 2nd, and that is the team's 5th. Springer will go to the line to shoot 2. 24.3 seconds remaining. Both fan bases on their feet here in this one. Springer, that's 17 points. First one on its way, off the sideline, no good. Next shot from Springer. Rattles out, no good, rebound Riles. And now South Lawrence is going to call a timeout. I believe it's going to be a full timeout. We'll keep it here with 22.5 seconds remaining. A crazy, crazy game this has been, 27-all. Leo Kaufman now trailing by 4 in the second overtime. Someone clearly is in Kevin's scoreboard shot. Don't know how much time's remaining. And they just made it a 2-point game on a alley-oop, I guess you can call that. They got a crazy game. Fans on their feet over there as well. Double overtime there in South Lincoln. And it's 27-all in this one. Well, the baseball game, not so much. So South Lawrence will have the ball, taking it out to the left of the Summertown bench, rise the scorer's table. Summertown going to stay in that 2-3 zone. 22.5 seconds remaining. Lyles inbounds into Helton. Helton across the timeline. Lobs it in the Lyle in the paint. He'll try a shot for the lead. Rattles out, no good. Off a Gable and will go to Summertown. Gable tried to get it down. 12.1 seconds remaining. Springer gets the inbound. 10 seconds. Springer. Now 5 seconds across the timeline. Springer for 3 in the lead. Tip. Smith is there. Shot up. No. And Stacks can't get a shot off in time. It would have been good, but he didn't get the shot off in time. And we are going to overtime. Just when this game couldn't get any crazier, it's going to get a bit crazy. So we're going to take a short break here, catch our breath, have the start of overtime when we return on the X Sports Network.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
It's time for some straight talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna's zero-turn performance mowers with rugged commercial drive give you high performance and a comfortable ride. Heavy-duty frame and chassis and commercial hydraulics take no punishment. With warranties now up to 5 years and low financing options, there's no competition.
Back here at South Lawrence, we're going to overtime. Game tied at 27. Kaufman and South Lincoln are in double overtime, game tied at 50. Tipping it off here. 3 minutes on the clock. And South Lawrence will have the ball. They flip sides here, and I think the official they're going to start back over because they had him set up in the wrong spot. They had him set up in the wrong spot, and they're still set up in the wrong spot. Hey, it's early in the season for the officials as well, clearly. So they put 3 back on the clock, and we're going to redo this the right way. 27 all. And Franklin tips it. Helton will track it down, and we're ready to start overtime. Helton over to Chapman, thought about a 3, pulls it down to Helton. Helton guarded by Springer, turns, shot block. Rebound Springer. Springer across the timeline. That's 17 in the game. 15 in the first half. He'll try a 3, almost banked it in. Rebound Edwards, his shot is up, no. Rebound Staggs. And now we have a timeout here called by Summertown. We'll stop the clock with 2:31 remaining. I think the coach, Vincent Yarbrough, trying to tell him to quit with the crazy shots. South Lincoln shot for 3 in the win. No, and they're going to triple overtime at South Lincoln. So something about Lawrence County schools in overtime. It's a disease that's contagious tonight. On a Monday night on all things. It's not like I wanted to watch the 49ers. They're trailing at halftime today. And yeah, 19-7 in the third quarter, so there's nothing to watch there. Nothing watching the Major League game except for a million pitching changes with an 8-2 game. 2:31 here remaining. And overtime. Summertown with the ball after burning another timeout. Edwards taking it out of bounds. Looking for somebody and gets it into Springer. Springer dribbles it out to the logo. It's a screen from Davenport, an illegal screen call. Davenport's second. And now turnover 31 for Summertown, 17 coming in the second half and overtime. Helton across the timeline. Lobs it in for Lyles inside the 2-3 zone. Gable's shot, no. Rebound Franklin, his shot is off the glass and in. And the Stallions get their first lead of the game. Franklin now has 3 points. Springer trailing by 1. Thought about a 3, pulls it down, out to Edwards. Swings over to Staggs, he'll try a 3 for the lead. He hits it. His first made bucket, and it's a 1-point game. Gable quickly the other way. Left-handed layup off the glass. No. Rebound Franklin. Shot up and in. Back and forth they go. Another second chance bucket for Franklin. Springer. And an offensive foul here will be called on Davenport. His second screening foul and his third team foul. Wilson will now come in here for Davenport. Across the timeline is Helton. Over to Chapman. He'll try a 3. No. Rebound Franklin. His shot is up and in. He has got 7 points, 6 of those coming off second chance opportunities in overtime. He has come alive. Springer down 3, dribbling, guarded by Helton, keeps his dribble. Screen from Wilson, bounce pass, and that should have been a foul, and it is. Wilson was tripped up, and that one will go on Helton. Just incidental, just got their feet tangled up. As Helton will pick up his third. And since it is a defensive foul, Wilson will go to the line to shoot 2. They keep the fouls that come over from the fourth quarter, so it's a double bonus. Shot on its way from Wilson, nothing but net. Clock stops in 1:04 remaining. Shot from Wilson. Rattles them both home. Yarborough will call another timeout. This team trailing by 1, 1:04 remaining. In triple overtime. Now looks like Kaufman on the line to try to take the lead. First one since what? The first quarter, Will? Since Will figured out how to pull it up on his iPad over here. It was a struggle, ladies and gentlemen, but he got there. First free throw there, and Kaufman hits it to take the lead. Triple overtime, 51-50. Watching the scoreboard, like someone keeps walking in front of it, it's hilarious. Next free throw off the corner, no. Offensive rebound, that one's blocked though by South Lincoln. So, Loretto, that's the first time. It took me to overtime of the boys game to call him Loretto. South Lawrence, 33-32 is the lead. They have the ball. Got their first lead here in overtime. Lyles gets it in the Chapman. Pressured by Smith, over to Helton. Helton will get it across the timeline, trips over himself, but regains possession. Now to Chapman. And Franklin hit it, but his coach had, unfortunately for them, called a timeout. And he knows, look on his face says, yep, my bad, guys, my bad. So it'll be a timeout here called by South Lawrence. It will be a full timeout. Again, we'll keep it here since we got a 53-51 South Lincoln lead. Looks like under 2 minutes left to play in that one. And the timeout was called in that one. They've got a crazy one on hand here. We've got a crazy one here. 55.4 seconds remaining, a 1-point South Lawrence lead. Lyles taking it out of bounds, lobs it in for Franklin. Franklin shot up, no, and he's fouled. I believe that will go on Staggs. Staggs, that's just his first. So a pair of free throws coming up for Franklin. Stallions are 4 of 14 from the line in this one. Free throw from Franklin, banked it in. He has struggled from the line tonight and banked that one in. Next free throw from Franklin. Off the corner line, no, rebound Gable. Gable shot up, no, rebound Edwards. Racing the other way is Edwards. 45 seconds remaining. Over to Springer. 2-point game. Springer gets a screen from Wilson. Over to Smith. He's open for 3 in the lead. He hits it! Summertown leads by 1 with 30 seconds left. And now a travel called against Chapman. Their 25th turnover. Summertown with the ball and a 1-point lead. Fans on their feet on both sides. Staggs gets the ball, 30 seconds left. It's a pressure from Gable. Picks up his dribble. And that one's tipped in the hands of Chapman. Loose ball, Chapman trying to come the other way. Triple team, shot up and in! South Lawrence leads by 1. 15 seconds remaining. Now 10 seconds, Springer across the timeline. Over to Wilson. Wilson kicks out the Springer. Timeout called by Yarborough with 4 seconds remaining. Wow. And now Kaufman and South Lincoln are tied at 53. This one is a crazy nuts game. A 1-point game here in overtime. So each side, tense moments here. You can certainly cut the tension. It's a 1-point game. They're just trading big shot after big shot in this one. It's either Edwards, Smith hits the three, Edwards gets a turnover, brings it the other way. South Lawrence has 22 points off of those 32 Summertown turnovers. Wilson takes it out of bounds, 4 seconds remaining. Gets it to Smith. Smith, shot up. No. Rebound Helton, and that one will do it. South Lawrence will pick up its first win of the season. They pull this one out 36-35 in a dramatic game. What a crazy one, an entertaining one. So South Lawrence picks up the girls-boys double-header sweep here. So South Lawrence will pick up their first win. Summertown drops to 0-5, and here at Kaufman, that one goes out of bounds over to E.O. Kaufman. Don't know how much time, 58 seconds left here. You know, we'll just keep it there. We'll just double live cover, just as like Fox yesterday on for the NFL. See what Kaufman can do. Don't know who any of these kids are yet. We'll pick that up at some point during the season. That's Brad Nielsen's kid. Jake Moore with it now for Kaufman. Well, it's under a minute left. What a crazy game. Triple overtime. Moore, though, dribbles it out of bounds, unfortunately. Well, okay. All right, yeah, we're going home. All right. So for Will Pettis, this is AJ Good here on the X Sports Network. Have a great evening.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.